This is your cardio EMOM workout. I'm so excited for this one. You can really scale this one back, dial it up. You determine the intensity. It is only about 10 minutes long, so very short, very doable. All you need is one weight and some room to move. We're not getting down on the floor for this one, and stick around for the end of the video because we have a challenge. It's not super intense, but we do have a challenge at the end of the video. I like to stick those in every now and then, okay? So it gives you something to maybe look forward to or just to kind of be surprised with, all right? If this is your second time doing the workout, then you already know what it is. Feel free to turn this video off after our cool down. You do not need to do the challenge move. All right, so we have 4 exercises with an EMOM. What that means is you're doing a certain amount of reps of a certain exercise within a minute, and when you're done those reps, whatever time you have left in that minute, you get to take a break, and then when the next minute starts, you start again, okay? So we actually have 2 circuits. Each circuit has 2 exercises. We're repeating the first circuit 5 times, so those 2 exercises 5 times, and then we'll go to the second circuit right away, start those 2 exercises. We'll do 5 rounds of those, okay? So 10 rounds total. Now, your first exercise of round 1, or circuit 1, is a wide second jump with or without a squat. I'm gonna show you what it looks like with a weight. So, sorry, with or without a weight, I said without a squat. So option number 1 is send those legs wide, the knees are in line with the feet, so turn those feet out. Send the tailbone straight down. From here, you could just lift up and down 8 times. It's just 8 times. You're sticking with this. Remember, you can make this workout work for you. You do not have to have impact. Your other option is to do a jump 8 times, 2, 3, and so on. 8 wide second jumps or squats. Your second move, you're grabbing that weight, and this whole thing can be done without a weight. You're grabbing that weight and you're alternating lunge step backs. You're doing 4 each side. You're sticking with one side for 4. And then once those 4 are done, I didn't do 4 right there, but you're switching sides and doing the other side for 4. So it's 8 total, 4 per side. You're not alternating. You're doing one side first, 4 times. Then you do the other side 4 times. And then you take a break until the next minute starts. And you do those 2 again, 5 rounds of those. Then the second circuit, we've got with or without a weight. You could have a weight, heart center, regular squat jumps or squats for 15. You're gonna go quicker with these. Maybe you do jumps for 15. Your next exercise after that are skater jumps side to side with the opposite knee lifted. So here you're just stepping side to side and you're doing 8 total, so 4 each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to 8. You could jump here, lift that inside knee that pulls across, lifting that knee up in line with the hip. Do whatever you want with your arms, okay? Those are our 4 exercises. You only have to worry about the first 2 right now because we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, I'm starting our timer. We have a little bit of time before our 10 minutes starts. So I want you to start walking, stepping side to side. Take some big breaths in and out. Get the body moving. Do some body weight squats. Good. So we have about 25 seconds before we start our 10 minutes, and then we go until all the time's done. All right, do some shoulder circles here. Maybe stay stationary and just breathe. 10 seconds. We're starting off with our wide second jumps. All right, our 10 minutes starts now. Let's go. All right, grab that weight and we lift. Just 8. You find your pace. Maybe you're just squatting without impact. Then 4 lunges. Do one side first. These are reach back lunges. And then the other side for 4. I'm not gonna count for myself because I don't wanna throw you off. I want you to find your pace. And then you take a break until the next minute starts. So you've got about 30 seconds. So if you notice when these rounds are going, if you need more time, do less reps. You don't get more time, so do less reps if you need. Or you could do more if it's not intense enough for you. We've got 8 seconds. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. Go back to your first move, 8 times. You can slow it down if you need. So we're gonna do all on one side, 4 reps, and then switch sides, do 4. I'm trying to plant my front foot down a little bit better and break. Now, you could still be moving. Finish out. If you notice you have too much time, it just feels like too much of a break, and you're just whizzing through this, you could do 10 of those wide second jumps. You could do 12. You can make it your own each time. We're in our 3rd round. Number 3. All right. It's 2 and 1. Let's get started. So you watch for that minute. Remember, you could have 0 weight here. You do not need a weight. All right, finish out. Take your time. 2 more rounds of those. You can walk side to side, keep moving. Maybe you're trying a few rounds, you try impact. Maybe a few, you do no impact. Make this work for you. It might depend on the day. I know for me it does. So for instance, if I were to do this tomorrow or even next week, it might be different. I might be ready for intensity one day and not another day. And that's because we're not the same. Let's get started. Day in, day out. This is round 4. If you notice you have a lot more time each round for your recovery, you could, instead of adding reps, you could just slow it down more. Make it a little bit more challenging for the muscles. That was round 4. You have 1 more round. And then we have circuit 2. See, this goes by quick. Maybe you're like, no, it does not. What are you talking about? But when you really stop to think about it, you're like, okay, I can do anything for 1 more round. We get to switch gears a little bit. It's a very leg intensive workout though. So do less reps if you need, okay? Maybe slow it down. Pull that core in tight. Good, keep moving. Don't stop now, slow it down if you need. Take your time. There's no rush, there really is no rush. It gives you plenty of time to complete those reps, so you can slow it down if needed. Yes? We got 20 seconds. Yep, give me 1 second, honey. Be right there, just put it right there, thank you. All right, now, our next round, all right? We've got squat jumps, 15, and then we've got our side to sides for 8 total, 1, 2, 3, etc., okay? Slow it down if you need, with or without weight. I'm going no weight, 15. You could just be doing squats. Okay, you keep moving with your little side to sides, no impact if you need, all right? Or you could try to leap a little bit bigger, really pull that knee up, get that impact out. All right, 4 more rounds, and then you're done. You've got your little challenge at the end. It is not cardiovascular related, so don't worry about that, all right? 6 seconds. Grab some water, quick water, and we go. Got it? Finish out. Remember, if this feels too easy, if you are on fire today, add more reps. You can, instead of 1, 2, it could be 1, 1, 2, 2, up to 8. You could make it harder. Okay, that was round 2. Got 3 more. 3 more minutes of work. That's it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to hold the weight for the squat jumps. You got 15. Let's go. Some options here. Set the weight down for your skater jumps. Smile. I think I did an extra. That's okay. That's okay. Or maybe I didn't do enough. 2 more rounds. You got this. Breathe. Grab some water. Walk side to side. I'm not doing a weight for our squat jumps. I'm setting this aside. You keep going if you want that weight. More power to you. All right, you got this. Use those legs. Arms could reach down, arms could be heart center. Legs can be wider if you need to. Modify with no impact. Use that core. I'm gonna add a couple more. All right. Guess what? Last round. You go. If you have a lot left in your tank, do 20 jumps. Make this work for you. 10 more seconds. It's 5, 4, 2, and 1. Last round. Let's go. Give it all you got. Maybe you're just squatting up and down. I'm adding a couple more. And done. Breathe. Step it side to side. Finish out if you're still going. Finish out. Take your time. You still have 20 seconds. No rush. You're taking this recovery, a little quick cool down, when you go into our challenge, which again is optional. So turn it off, otherwise if you need to. 2 more seconds. You did it. Amazing job. Amazing job. All right, cool down. Feet go wider than the hips. Start to circle out through those hips. Pick a direction. Switch directions. Good job. Send one foot out in front of you. You can flex or point the foot or just relax the foot and send the hips back. Option here is to point the foot, press the foot to the floor, and then pull the toes back. Keep that chest lifted, eyes forward. Do 2 more if you're moving. Good, now switch sides. Other foot goes out. Find that stretch first. You could flex the foot, kind of relax the foot, or press the foot down. And then option 2, press the foot down, pull the toes back. Breathe. Good quad stretch. Grab one foot, tuck the hips under, hold on. Another option for the stretch is to send the leg behind you and tuck the hips under. Think about that hip extension. In this position with the leg back, you are still stretching one of the quad muscles, which is one of your hip flexors. Switch sides, send the leg back, or you can stay there, or grab the foot or the shin, tuck the hips under. Breathe. Good job. And release. All right, your challenge. If you need to go, go ahead. We have a 30-second balance. Now, have something nearby. Go find a wall if you need. Have a chair next to you, or hands to the hips, or arms could be out. We need to pick one leg. I'm starting with my left side. You could, and if you're mirroring me, obviously it's gonna be your right leg. So pick a side, it does not matter which, because we are going to do this one time for each side and we're going to switch sides, so no worries. All right, lift that opposite foot here if you can. Otherwise, keep the toes tapped down. When you're ready, lift and hold for 30 seconds. Now arms could be by your sides. Find a focal point, tap the toes down if you need. Keep that leg lifted if you can. I'm gonna give you an extra challenge. This is 100% optional. If you just feel like you're bouncing, it's amazing, it's easy. Kick the opposite leg out, and then gently press back. It does not have to be far. So I'm showing you what that looks like. So feel all those stabilizing muscles, and we're not hinging over here. You could just hold here. Knee could be up, leg could be back behind you, and release. Good job, switch sides. All right, do what you can. This side might be different. Toes can stay tapped down. This might be plenty. Little bend through that standing side. When you're ready, maybe lift. 30 seconds. Maybe the knee lifts up. Maybe it's down below you, knee below the hip, or you could kick the leg out and press back. Think about pressing through the entire foot. Ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, and the heel. The entire foot presses down. You could repeat this. Rewind and repeat. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, you did it. Check it off. Amazing job. You crushed this. You made it work for you, whether you added intensity, took away some intensity, or just followed along with me. Either way, whatever you did, you pressed play, you got your workout in. I'm so proud of you. I will see you in the next workout.